Hello, hello, my fellow simmers. How are you all doing out there today? Yes, I'm back with another video, and I know that I've been slacking a little bit.
It's about time, you fucking slacker.
With my videos, but it's just been kind of crazy, you know, life, whatever, but I'm still chugging along. Anyways, so this video, I am kind of excited to show you this little tool I found, or this little program, utility, whatever you want to call it. Bulk rename, exactly what it does. It renames your files in bulk. So when you have a shit ton of custom content that you have to rename and put it in your game, this saves you a lot of time and tedious effort in doing that process. It can be very painful, I know. So anyways, yeah, this is totally free to download, a totally free program to use, totally safe. They just, as of recording this now, they just released a new version in which I just updated mine. Pretty straightforward. All this, how to download it and how to update it. The same as usual, this just tells you a little bit about the program, but for this purpose, for RCC, this is the only thing I know about how to use it, so I don't know how to use it for anything else, but I'm sure it is quite handy for a lot of reasons. Anyway, so getting started, I did download a bunch of sets from the Sims resource where I usually get a lot of my custom content, and then I switch them over to packaged files. So for this video, I'm going to show you how I do this with this set here, an Aaron plant set. As you can see in the name here, it's got these symbols here at the end don't work well with the game. The game has a hard time reading any other symbol except the underscore, and it doesn't like spaces in the names. What I do, first of all, I have a couple programs I use. The Sims 3 Redux compressorizer, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that that's what I use here, and I keep it on my desktop for easy access, of course. And then this other little program, the S3CE, it converts your Sims 3 packs over to package files very quickly and easily. What I'll do first is I need to make another file on the desktop, and I'll just highlight all of these, and I want to drag it over the S3 Redux compressorizer and just drop it. And what it does is just makes all those files a little smaller than they are, which is nice. So I'll let it go through and do its thing, and depending on how many files you are converting over, of course, depends on how long it will take. All right, so just keep all those files highlighted now, and then I'm just going to drag it over this little program, the S3C. Of course, I'm going to leave all the links below for these. So once you do that, it'll just automatically put all the package files in the same folder, and it keeps all the Sims 3 packs highlighted. And so you could just delete that if you want, so then all you have is your package files left. If you want to, of course, keep your Sims 3 pack as backup files, you can do that as well, which I didn't do. But that's okay. But yeah, you'd want to obviously copy and paste them into another file. So now we want to open all these files up in that little program. So when I downloaded mine, I keep it in my taskbar so it's easy to open. So there it is. And the cool thing about this program too, it's got a dark mode. Anyways, so now what we want to do, we have our directories on the left here, and here's where we want to navigate to this folder here on our desktop. I'm just going to come over here to this little file icon in the taskbar above and navigate to my desktop, and then navigate to that file with all the package files in, highlight it, click OK. Oh, is it not in there? Oh, here it is here. Aaron plant set. Okay, so I had two of the files there. Anyways, find your file, and then it opens up here in this window. So then you just want to highlight all of those files. And then you want to come down to the bottom here where it says remove, and this is very small, so I'm going to zoom in. You want to find chars here, and you just want to click in it, and then you want to hit your space bar like that, and it takes away all the spaces. And then you want to check mark where it says symbol, SYM for short. This will, and it tells you, there's a little pop-up that says remove all symbols from your file name. So if you're curious what these do, there should be a little pop-up to tell you what it does. All right, so just make sure that that's check marked, and then come down to the very bottom right and you'll see rename. So you want to click rename, and then it'll ask you to confirm. Just click OK, and it'll tell you that it's successfully processed. So just click OK, and then you can close the program. So now all those files are renamed and the symbols are gone, just like it needs to be. But if you want to simply rename all the files, you can do that as well. For these files here, there's only 59, but maybe you have 100 in a collection or more. Usually with The Sims 3, there's not, you know, hundreds in one collection. I don't know though, maybe there is, but usually any collections that I've downloaded, there's definitely less than 100. Anyways, why that matters is because when you rename this with the utility, you have to, you know, use numbers, because you can't have every file with the same name, obviously. So what you can do is just go to any file. You don't have to select all of them, just one, and then you can right click it, and then you'll have to come down to show more options. I don't know, I can't remember Windows 10. I think Windows 10 might have the option on the first tab when you do that, but I know with Windows 11 you have to go down to show more options, and then it'll come up. So you want to go down to bulk rename here and just click that, and then it'll just open up automatically in the program. So then here, what you want to do is select all of them, of course. So you can just click on Control A, and that'll highlight all the files. And then you can come down to remove again, and the first little box here, first, where it says first, you'll want to click that up arrow, and as you're clicking it, keep clicking it up here above, you'll see that under new name here, that all the characters before the extension will delete. So you just want to keep clicking it all the way until you see just your extension. Then over here under add is the prefix, and this is where you want to add your new name. So for this, it's a Shabby Chick collection, so I'm just going to name it Shabby Chick Set, I guess. And then of course, because it's you know, all the same names, you're going to want to add numbers to it. So coming over here under numbering and under right beside mode, you'll see none. This is where you want to click that little arrow beside it and select suffix, and then it'll give you all the numbers depending on, like I said, how many files you have. If there is 100 or more, you're going to want to add zeros to it, so that's called padding. So you want to come down under that same numbering, in the same numbering over here under mode, there's pad option here. So you're going to want to add as many zeros that coincide with how many files you have. So because I have under 100 right now, I have up to 2 characters, so I want to add up to 3 pads, so 3 zeros. So that way the 2 characters, because it goes up to like 59, will add a 0 in front of it. So if you have more than 100, you're going to want to add at least 4 zeros, 4 pads. So that way the numbering doesn't get all messed up. So now once you're done that, you just want to click on rename, of course, down here on the right, click OK. So coming back to the original file, then you'll see that all your files are renamed. So that's another way you can rename all your files very simply and easily. Here is all the plants here that I just installed in my game. They're kind of neat, actually, really neat. So you just have the little pots here, and then the plants are separate. You can stick in the pots like that. There's quite a few of them, different styles. Very nice. Anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know if this little program helped you out, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like or dislike. Peace out. Until next time, have a good one.